Pretty good.
Way better than Fire Oasis, right?
Hey guys, it's me, Windnote MSM here, and I'm here once again with Eerie!
I'm
And we're here with part 2 of our little series where we rank all the My Singing Monsters islands. This is going to be a fun episode. You will see why very, very soon. Our first song up on the chopping block is Seasonal Shanty. This is the Huzzah guy from Fire Oasis.
Boo! Get him out!
Oh. With that being said,
And this is the most recent variant.
this is the most recent variant. It hasn't gotten an update in 3 years.
Why are they allergic to fun? What does Canada have? Boxing Day? Bring a Boxing Day monster into the game.
With all that being said, let us move into our first song of the day with Seasonal Shanty.
What did I get myself into?
I remember what this game is marketed towards now. What? It's all followed by the violet.
So, thoughts and opinions? First of all, that's the most facial expression I've seen from you in regards to a My Singing Monsters song so far, and we're only in the second part. With all of that out of the way, what are your thoughts and opinions?
So there are those times in life where you really enjoy a game and then you remember. You have that moment that you remember. Yeah, this is technically a kid's game. This is marketed for children. I think I had that moment. Hearing that brought me back to all of the times that I would be at my aunt's house hearing Cocomelon play for hours at a time. It is jolly. I'm not gonna deny the jolly. I don't know whether or not I put that over below Fire Oasis.
Speaking of, I remember you telling me that there was something that you had wanted to do.
That, for starters.
You're having a bit of a think there, buddy.
Oh, the things you can think. Oh, the things you can think. And I don't remember the word.
First D tier.
Just hearing Seasonal Shanty gave me a lot of... I don't know. I feel like it might be a bit hit or miss within the community. I can't keep getting reminded of Cocomelon. Bring the little dancing fruits on my screen, please.
Well, there you have it. First song of the video, and he gives it a D tier. With that being said, though, we move on to our next island up on the chopping block. A bit of a surprise. We move on to Mythical Island. I think you're actually going to quite like Mythical Island.
Does it have yeah?
Yes, it has here, it has Trouble, and it has Anglo.
Hi, this is Editing Eerie here. I just want to say that sucks. I need it gone. Witnote, I swear to God, if we keep this in editing, I'm going to kill you.
I love all of the creator mythicals. Y'all made some really good stuff.
Here we are at Mythical Island. To explain some of these monsters, you have the Mythicals, which are Hehehe, Bazinga.
Bazinga! I like the little mushroom family on that owl-looking thing.
A lot of people love Sporo. With all of that out of the way, I'm excited to show you Mythical Island in 3, 2, 1.
getting reminded of, like, fantasy games.
Very much the vibe, yeah.
Like, I hate to pull this card, but feels like something out of Final Fantasy. Ooh. Oh. I liked that. Oh, I really like that. The little harp. This part feels like something that would come out of Kid Icarus.
Ooh, okay. There was Mythical Island. So, that song done and over with. Thoughts and opinions on the island?
I feel like I was being taken a lot of different places.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like, at some moments I was feeling like, oh, this is something I would hear in Final Fantasy. In other moments I'm like, ooh, this is something that I would hear in, like, the desert portion of, like, a fantasy game. I get very heavy fantasy game, and then it's like, of course, the Kid Icarus comparison, and then there was also, like, some parts I felt like I was walking into a tribal council.
You know, with Sporo, I actually can't blame. Sporo was the one doing the.
And there was that, a mix of that and, like, the vocal that was going on.
Ooh, right. In the grand scheme of things, in this grand list we have here, where would you put this?
Ooh. Okay, so I would put it above Plant. I am unsure of... I think I likely would put it above Wublin, but not above. But not above.
Alright! Nice! I knew you enjoyed Mythical Island.
I would enjoy it.
With that being said, we move on to the next island, a bit of a more interesting island. We move on to Sugarbush Island. Here we have Sugarbush Island. So, to give some context behind the monsters, this right here is Sugarbush.
Is that just Christian Bush as a guy?
Christian Bush as a monster, much like they did with Baby No Money many years before. They got in contact with Christian Bush and put him into the game. All these monsters that look similar to Sugarbush are part of a class, I guess, called the Sugar Fan. That's not a joke. With all that out of the way, let's move ourselves into Sugarbush Island in 3, 2, 1.
I like the drums on it. Some weird vocalizations here and there, but... Ooh.
We're Sugarbush Island.
Really liked that.
With all that, let's take this over to thoughts. So,
Oh.
thoughts and opinions, and where would you rank this song?
I shall put... Honestly, I think... top of B tier. I think the production on it was incredibly solid. Like, maybe it's because it's like in... like... the original version is like an actually like I don't want to say professionally produced song, but it is a song with more than a couple of human lyrics. I really liked how the monsters were able to come together and kind of best orchestrate the
Yeah.
song.
If it puts into perspective, the vocalizations are like that follows the lyrics that you hear in the song pretty much. It's kind of like if Love or Money by Christian Bush got like a Simlish cover or an Animalese cover, basically.
Got it.
Yeah.
Can I also just say I really liked the design of the island itself, like not even just like this specifically, but also seeing like even like the little DJing little things like right there.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a concert, and I really liked it.
That's very much the vibe they're going for. So, he likes Sugar Bush decently, he put it in B tier. Let's move on to... It's going to be interesting because this is going to start a bit of a wave of things. We move on to Ethereal Island, and from here, you're going to get yourself very familiar with the Ethereal monster class. All of you guys, I can tell, are very excited for this. This has some of the fandom's favorite songs, like, of all time. So with that being said, let's move right on in. He just said he feels very paternal towards the Woboxes. Very interesting. So here's Ethereal Island.
That little thing right there, puts red circle. I really like that design. I know it's not connected to like to the previous day of the Dead Monster, but
Yeah, it's not, but I definitely see the correlation there.
it's a nice thing. Some of these things, such as that and that. Did I say I'm getting reminded of Toothless?
A lot of people have drawn that comparison, honestly.
Okay.
It makes sense. Alright, with all that shenanigans out of the way, let's get into Ethereal Island in 3, 2,
You can definitely tell like the sounds of like the mechas. Ooh. The vocals of that little like wispy lady, it's reminding me almost of like shoegaze vocals.
You like yourself some shoegaze.
I do like shoegaze.
There was Ethereal Island!
Interesting.
A very interesting island, very much different from what you've seen before. Let us take ourselves into thoughts and opinions. So, what did you think of that song?
I like the vocals in it, if you couldn't tell. The production was very interesting. That being said, I don't know where I would honestly put this. I don't think it's one of my favorites. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite.
I feel you, okay.
I think yeah, it's like middle of B tier.
Okay. We are going to move into arguably the fan favorite song of all of MSM, Ethereal Workshop.
I'm sure that I'm gonna let the people down if I don't end up liking it.
If you liked Earth Island, I think you're gonna like this one. I think you're excited. I think.
You've heard that!
Okay,
Heard that, and it's because of you!
here we are at Ethereal Workshop. So, Ethereal Workshop is an interesting case.
They look so funky.
They look weird and strange.
I would go to war for this one, though.
He really likes Meepkin, okay.
His name is Meepkin?
Meepkin, yes.
I don't know why this one's almost like I keep seeing those like sad little eyes, and I keep thinking of like an abandoned teddy bear, and I get really sad looking at him.
Its name is Nightmare. We'll move into Ethereal Workshop in 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I really like that.
There was Ethereal Workshop. I can tell you have very many thoughts about this just from like watching how you were dancing along to that practically alone. With all of that being said, where would you rank this island?
Thoughts and opinions.
He's dead.
Do you remember the name of that one like instrument where it's like you kind of put the little tube into your mouth and
Yes.
it alters like
That is what Beneath is. It is a talk box.
that's what it's called. I like latched onto that
Yes.
word. Oh my gosh! It like I would. It.
You have Landon Purifoy to thank for the talk box performance there.
Thank you.
Lots of thoughts going to be.
I get it now. Yeah, I think I like that more than Earth.
Sees the vision. Oh, you're going to make so many people happy with this. I need you to understand. Point is, we move into some of the most recent islands that have come out. We move on to the islets. And first, we are going to be moving into...
So they're like mini versions of the islands.
That's what the islets are. We were moving into Plasma Islet while he drinks some of his Dr. Pepper. Can you tell we're Texan? Here we are at Plasma Islet.
Well, this thing reminds me of like my Animal Jam character when I was a wee lad.
Aw, that's cute. We move into Plasma Islet in 3, 2, 1.
He's playing the little ball things. I like that little change of like sound. Some of the sounds feel like you're spawning something magical.
Oh, yeah.
This feels like an arcane ritual as a song. Also feels like something that would play in like a temple scene.
Do you know? You see the vision? I do. There was Plasma Islet. So, with that out of the way, we take ourselves over to your thoughts and opinions. So, what did you think?
I think it's pretty alright. I really liked, keep drawing video game references, and that's probably because this is from a video game. But at the same time, this feels like such like a temple scene of like achieving like a character undergoing major development or facing like off against something in a temple.
Okay.
Things like
Interesting.
Like, honestly, if you put Link Hyrule himself in, like, in this almost reminds me of something I would hear in Zelda. So, with that being said, while it's not my favorite one of the video, to be fair, you can't really beat
Workshop.
Yeah, you can't beat the workshop. I do like it enough. Honestly, I'm either gonna put it. I think I'll put it below that.
Alright. Hey! Very fun! Well, I'm glad you seem to enjoy Plasma Island. We move on to Mech Island. The one thing I will say to kind of gear you for what you are going to hear, people have best described this as the most villain-sounding song that MSM has to offer. So,
Interesting.
we move on. Alright, let us move ourselves into Mech Island in 3, 2, 1.
Here's how I feel about that. This feels like player has been defeated type of. Like, this part feels like the protagonist has been like defeated, and it's like kind of like a big moment of clarity. Vocals even sound more pathetic.
There is Mech Island. I saw you jamming out some parts. So, with that all being said, what are your thoughts and opinions, and where would you rank this island?
I don't think it's above Plasma Island. I think for this one,
Right?
I would put it like right here. Like, honestly, it could go like middle of B2, maybe even like slightly upper.
Okay.
I don't think it beats Sugar Bush,
Alright.
but yeah, I think this is a solid place for it to be.
Okay. Nice. That is actually a commonly shared consensus
That
in
is
the
not
community.
better than Plasma.
It's not better than Plasma, but it's still pretty solid. That's enough of me, though. We move on to the latest My Singing Monsters Island, actually, and I'm not even gonna lie, this has been a bit of an earworm for me. We move on to Shadow. I'm excited
If
for
this
this
is
one.
if this has been an earworm for you, then I am scared at how much I'm going to recognize it.
Here is Shadow Island. I'm not going to give you any context to what the song sounds like, because it's going to establish its theme pretty quickly.
Oh,
In a very good way. Don't worry.
so am I about to get like Phantom of the Opera energy from this?
We'll see. Let's move into Shadow Island in 3, 2, 1.
Boom shakalaka la. Boom shakalaka da. Shakalaka la.
This part feels like some original song from like the Book of Life. It's this one?
Boom shakalaka.
here you have Shadow Island. So,
I think the general rule is that whenever Wisp is on an island, it's going to be good.
that is very true. I always loved Wisp.
Cannot pinpoint what the voice reminds me of. I cannot pinpoint it, and it is driving me bonkers.
That being said, thoughts, opinions, and where would you rank this island? I think you can already see what I mean by it being an earworm.
It is absolutely an earworm.
Do you really like that slowdown that occurred?
Really like when slowdowns occur.
Oh, I love it. This is the first time MSM has done anything like this. In anything. Ever. It's really good.
I need more of it! I think, okay, I can either go, like, at very minimum, it's guaranteed top of B tier.
Okay.
It's better than Plant.
Okay.
I don't think it is better than Loveland, though.
Alright.
I really like Loveland.
Yeah. Do you feel the need to arrange any other placements? Feel free to.
I'm like, you're evaluating is like, do I like Plant Island? The more listening I do, the more it feels like average. Like, I mean, I can only see it getting like at lowest its top of B, honestly. I think the more I sit with Earth Island, the more I just love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, would you say you're confident with keeping it as it is now?
Yeah, I think that'll be my final placement
Okay.
for the time being.
Awesome! With that being said, that concludes part 2 of my boyfriend ranking all songs in My Singing Monsters. Very glad to have you on the channel again.
And I'm very happy to be here.
Overall, I think he really enjoyed the songs that I showed him today. And with that, I will see you guys in the next part, hopefully. Bye-bye, everybody!
Doodles!
And because you folks stayed to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a little bit of something I call Erie's Texas rant. I hope you enjoy.
You haven't lived life until you've had the most disappointing food of your life from a Whataburger. You haven't lived life until you've gotten to walk into the cleanest restroom you will ever experience in a Buc-ee's. You have not lived life until you've had H-E-B Creamy Creations, which, such good ice cream. You have not lived life until y'all is the very first thing in your vernacular.
You're very Dr. Pepper pilled.
You